What's up, guys? Doing another one today. Again, it's going to be a different format. To give some clarity before we get into the main topic of the video today, I had to step back from what I was doing. Personal reasons, and what I mean by what I was doing is these videos. Personal reasons. But I do feel like the Spirit might be nudging me to do a few. And I'm leaving that open to God whether they continue or not. Pray for me on that. And I'll be praying as well. Quick clarity though. Main reasons that I had to back away and do some recalibrating on these videos is I don't want this channel to be about me, guys. It ain't about me. None of this is meant to be about me. And so my face is not going to be on these videos anymore. I want to take it a different direction. Without further ado though, medical stuff. So we have yet again today had another large-scale shooting. This one I think was in El Paso, Texas. More senseless violence, guys. And you just can't outlaw everything. So you can outlaw guns, you can outlaw knives. Nobody's ever going to outlaw vehicles, those are being used. Main point is not to be political here. Main point is, if the threat is going to continuously be there, and in the day and age that we live, that is a reality of life, then maybe we can take steps, you, me, those around you, to protect loss of life, to prevent loss of life at the next one of these senseless acts of violence. So, to do so, first aid kits, right? Bags, gear, you can go all day. You can blow hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on bags and gear, right? You can drop, this is, probably $50 worth of stuff in just this plastic bag. Well, if you want to go that route, you can do it. You can find any number of manufacturers, any number of brands to go and drop your money. But in the end of the day, it's about saving lives. That's the whole goal, right? So, what do you need to save lives? A mindset? Yep, start with. A decision-making process where you decide, I will do everything that I can do with the tools and knowledge at my disposal until I can't do any more to prevent senseless loss of life. And if that means carrying something like this, do it. This kit, around $6 after you price it all out. You can make several for that. How about just some gauze and band-aids, right? What if you're the next person walking through Walmart? Let's say it's not an active shooter. Let's say you see a little kid, 2-year-old, skip over their own feet, as they tend to do, trip, fall, scrape their knee. Do you carry band-aids, gauze, tape, maybe a piece of candy? You know, it sounds creepy to a lot of people in today's world. How about a piece of candy, right? Maybe not for that kid. How about for a diabetic? Maybe it'll save their life one day. If you're not doing that, maybe just some paper towels, you know. If the goal and the point is to save lives, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can spend a lot of money. You can spend a lot of time getting all the gauze in the world, right? Compressed gauze, surgical pads, more gauze. You can blow all kinds of money. Or you could just decide that, you know what? I'm not built to sit here and watch somebody bleed. My Savior doesn't tell me to sit here and watch somebody bleed. He says to love your neighbor as yourself. To love the Lord, right? Maybe to love the Lord, maybe you feel convicted. Just carry a pair of scissors. These are, medical shears. Maybe you just go buy literal scissors, right? For office use. So that you can cut a strand of clothing off somebody if you needed to, and make a bandage. Because some guy or some girl decides that their life is too chaotic and too bad, and they want to take the hate out on somebody else. Maybe you're that person that stands there in between their victim and them and prevents that. Maybe you're somebody that carries a gun. Great if you do. Maybe you're somebody that just carries an ink pen or a Sharpie. What can you do with that? Next time one of these events happens and you're standing nearby and you get that clear thought of, I can do something. What can you do with a Sharpie? You can go around, you can start analyzing people, you can start adding pressure to wounds, you can start marking times of tourniquet application, you can start writing a T for tourniquet on the forehead if you applied one, you can start writing GSW for gunshot wound, left leg, maybe something like that. The point I'm making, all the gear in the world doesn't save anybody. People, and I would argue, people in service to a higher cause save people. You want to carry a kit? You want to spend $50 on it? Great. Please go and know how to use it. Please go and know when you would use it, what you're capable of handling and what you're not. With this kit here, I could address certain wounds, and there are some that are just not going to allow you to stay around. And that's the next piece of the change in tone for my videos. The focus is God, guys. Jesus, your Savior, my Savior. That's the focus. All this gear, none of us know when our time is up. And we need to remember that. If we're carrying a gun, if we're carrying medical stuff, if you're running around as an EMT or calling yourself a sheepdog, calling yourself a cop, doing whatever it is you do, you're a teacher, you're a construction worker, either way, you are your brother's keeper. And I hope that we can all remember that when the time comes. Having a bag, having gear, is great. It's a great start. Got more stuff here. Got chest seals, tourniquets, awesome. Good stuff. Useful stuff, right? Keeps people from bleeding out. But without you, it doesn't matter how much gear is on scene. We need to start reevaluating where the priorities are. We can have hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars of guns, ammo, medical equipment, training, magazines, handcuffs. It does not change the state of things. It does not change the fact that we can serve each other without spending a lot of money. Focus on the things that matter. I'm trying to reevaluate the way that I present myself on a daily basis. Go on that journey with me. Have the gear, know how to use it, be mentally, physically prepared and ready to respond. If any of this stuff ever becomes needed, have a way to carry it. But more importantly, have that calling, that higher purpose, that you were endowed by your Creator with not just certain unalienable rights, as our Constitution says, but to serve your fellow man and make this place that we call the world a little bit better, even in the darkest of times. Love one another and pray for where we're headed here. Alright, guys. I hope it helps. Thank y'all for your patience. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.